Hey, Sturdy, what's up with it? What's up with you? Yesterday I was on here. We was on the live stream yesterday. My boy was on here, the number one Hakeem Olajuwon fan. Now he said Steph Curry couldn't get his shit off in the 90s. He was a diehard 90s fan. He was on my live stream yesterday. Brother O was on here, Ralph was on here. Now he said Steph Curry couldn't get his shit off in the 90s because of hand checking, because of the rules. Now I told him, I said Steph Curry's game style wouldn't be the exact same in the 90s. His assist numbers would be up in the 90s. He would be a walking double-double in the 90s. Imagine if you put Steph Curry with a dominant scorer, with a dominant wing scorer, with the illegal defense. When that wing scorer drive, if you help, kick it to Curry. If you don't help and you overplay on Curry, it's an easy basket for that wing score. So imagine Steph Curry playing next to Dominique Wilkins. And that's easy. That's easily 20 to 25 points for Curry. I say 18 to 25 points. That's easy. That's easy. Elite ball handling, elite free throw shooter. So, with the rules being more physical, more hand checking, the whistle's still going to get blown. He's going to go to the line and make his free throws. Mark Price, 90% free throw shooter, 50, 40, 90, damn near for his career. I project Steph Curry can do the same damn thing. I don't see why not. It's all hypothetical at the end of the day. It's all hypothetical. It's all projections. But I don't see why not. Double-double, easy. Easy. An easy double-double. In my opinion, I don't think he's going to go out there and get 30 points because of the game style, the pace, the rules. It's all different. But his skill set is translating in any era. Elite ball handling, elite shooting, elite off-ball movement. Come on. It's translating to any era. That's all I was telling the dude yesterday on my stream. I'm talking about all of the threes that Steph Curry missed. He talked about the rule change. I didn't disagree with none of that. When they took out hand checking in 2004, 2005, that did help Steve Nash's game. But it also helped the whole NBA. It helped the other players too. If you couldn't take advantage of it, it is what it is. You just got to adjust your game to the rules. So why Steph Curry couldn't adjust his game to the rules? It was small guards in that era. Dana Barros, Damon Stoudemire, once again, Mark Price, Steve Kerr, Kevin Johnson. Now, he athletic. Kevin Johnson is athletic, so he a different breed. But I'm talking about from the standpoint of size, ball handling. You got Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf. I don't see why Steph Curry could not have similar production in those previous eras, but I think his assists will be up because it's more of a half-court game. And the big man is going to get easy looks. When he break down and get inside the three-point line to the mid-range, Steph Curry got a pull-up mid-range. He got a floater, head fakes. And like I said, once again, he shoots it from the free throw line. Now, I ain't going to sit up here and say I got Curry averaging 35 points a game. And if somebody does got him averaging 35 points a game, that's their opinion. And I like for them to explain it. But I got a dude in the comment section. He's saying that Steph can't get that off. Hold on.
Yo, Swiss, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. Go ahead.
Yeah, salute. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought you were gonna introduce me, whatever. But like, this nice crib for nice crib,
No,
Swiss.
no,
Nice
hold on.
crib, man.
I got to step away for a couple seconds.
I bet. I'm just touching. You step away and like correct your mic. I'm gonna talk for you then. I'm gonna talk then, not talk for you, but I'm talk. But so far what you said, I agree. I agree. I just think certain all-time players, especially when they have a certain skill sets, can play in any era. You know what I mean? Even with the slower pace, the physical play of the 90s, I think I do agree with you, a guy like Steph Curry will still have high production. And matter of fact, you just touched upon he might have some more assists. A lot of people forget he was almost averaging like 8.5 assists with Mark Jackson in a pick and roll heavy offense. Remember, before Steve Kerr happened, the Warriors, they were still a good defensive team, but the offense wasn't as fast. And on top of that, they actually relied on Steph Curry to operate more on the pick and roll, and he was efficient at it. Matter of fact, I think he made an All-NBA team. Well, he should have anyway. But Steph Curry isn't just some off-ball player like a Reggie Miller of the 90s, nor he's just a on-ball point guard like KJ in the 90s either. Steph Curry had the ability to do both. That's what makes him great. Like you mentioned before, elite ball handling, elite. And he's not just an elite shooter, but he's an elite shooter on on various methods. Off the ball, on the ball, off the dribble, even. And he don't get a credit for his shot selection as well. And he's a very underrated finisher. So why couldn't he be productive in an era like the 90s? And you touched upon it before, especially the team have to be just like all great players. You need proper spacing and you need other complementary pieces to cover up his weaknesses. So if the question is if Curry can get buckets, can be productive in an era like the 90s, why not?
Yeah, that's a sturdy right there. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, my nephew has stepped in. I had to rock with him for a minute. Yeah, I agree with you though. Like I said, why not? I agree with you. The off-ball movement, the ball handling. I don't see why not. And like I said, everybody can benefit from the rule change. If you can't adjust your game to it, it is what it is, man.
And so it's you actually one of the few people on this earth, right? Like there's a small percentage of people that was able to experience the game from a fan perspective, athletic perspective, and from a coaching perspective. You know what I'm saying? So you understand what fundamentally works in the sport itself. You know what I'm saying? What skills are necessary no matter what era, because you understand the rules, you understand what it feels like to be in those conditions of some of the rules, and most importantly, you understand what it takes to be that level of great. You know what I'm saying? So, like when people say like when people try to downgrade certain players, I respect all eras, bro, but I also understand every era has their pros and their cons. But what we can't do, we can't discredit any great player for taking advantage of their era. You can't control who you play with, can't control who you play against, and you can't control when you're born.
Yeah, we was talking about that yesterday. We was talking about that with Wilt Chamberlain. We were talking about that with Shaq. I'm like, it is what it is. You got to adjust to the rules. The rules dictate pace of play. It dictate a lot of things that's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Push, let me ask you something. In your opinion, who you think had a bigger impact on the game, Curry or Shaq?
Bigger impact on the game is
Mm-hmm.
Steph Curry. Steph Curry, yeah.
Over Shaq?
Yeah. Yeah.
No matter all the rule changes,
Because
all the way, you was
I feel like Curry, I mean I'm just talking about actually on the court. Because
like Mhm.
Curry got like a whole system based on his gameplay. You know what I'm saying? Whereas Shaq just he won his championships playing in the same system that other great players played in, like the exact same system. Like Steve Kerr tweaked his system based off of other coaches, but Shaq literally played in the same system that other greats played in.
What system did they run in '06?
In '06,
Mm-hmm.
no, that was just D Wade. That was the D Wade system right there.
All right,
I
let's
can't
take it
put
back a
no
year
twist
then.
on that.
Let's take it back a season. What system was they
I can't
running
put
in
no
05?
twist on that.
No, I'm saying what system was they winning in 05 when Shaq was an MVP candidate, was still a top 5 player in the league.
Shaq still has some juice in his legs.
That's what I'm saying.
Was
But
D Wade out? Was D Wade out that year? Did he miss a lot of games that year?
One of those. Hold on, let me double check. I want to be accurate. I mean, he was having injury problems for a couple years, but you right. Hold on, let me see. Came in 04. Which one was it? That was just his rookie year. He played 05 and he definitely played 06. He played like 77 games 05 and 75 games 06. But what I'm saying, Switch, Shaq proven to be productive.
Okay. So D Wade did play.
Yeah, he played a lot. Shaq, but I'm saying that Shaq proven to be productive in basic inside out kind of low pick and roll game where he had a penny in the Magic to also the triangle with Kobe, and even the same thing with the in and out game with D Wade with the Heat. What I'm simply saying is in 3 different franchises, 3 different players, and 3 different systems, he was still able to be productive. And there's not to mention like the sheer amount of rules and switch.
Let me ask you something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let me ask you something. So what about when you game planning for Steph Curry? You gotta really game plan for his teammates, because it's guaranteed that his teammates. Now it's the same for Shaq as well, though. It's the same for Shaq.
Same.
But it's a guarantee that Curry's teammates is gonna get open looks, man.
It's a guarantee for Shaq. You not guarding Shaq 1-on-1. You know, so he was just how Curry was attracting double teams. Just how Curry was attracting double teams. No, I don't, like just how Curry was attracting double teams. Come off pin downs and curls, attracting 2 defenders on the perimeter. It's the same thing for Shaq when he trying to establish position in the post. And when he got the post, we got in this post. If you not one dribble and no doubles there, it's a dunk or a drop step, easy. And because of his level of efficiency, we saw it with the Magic.
Ain't handling the ball,
Scott was getting off, huh?
Shaq not a ball handler though, so that's the difference that I'm talking about as far as Curry. You got Curry affect the game at half court. That's the slight difference.
No, it's the same thing for Shaq. Like Kobe said it himself, like no matter what, because Shaq is so dominant, so efficient, such an interior force, you gotta slow the game down. Just how with Curry, you have to speed the game up because of his sheer explosiveness in shooting.
Here go my man right here. See this who hey, Hakeem Olajuwon, you need to talk to 30 right here, because I mean I understand the mindset that he don't see why Steph Curry game couldn't translate, man. Hey, hit that link, Hakeem Olajuwon.
Well, I'm saying this, Switch, like we all like just the same way I can, like Steph Curry attracts 2 and he can get shooters open, slashes open. It's the same thing with Shaq. We seen it with Deep. We literally seen teams unable to double D Wade or double Kobe or double Penny because the amount of attention Shaq was getting. We seen the fact that Shaq was punishing teams, the amount of shooters that was surrounded by him. Dennis Scott, D Fisher, you know that whole run. Fox, Scott, like a bunch, all those guys was getting off because of Shaq. The amount of attention he was getting, and I even get the fact that they changed the rules on this dude. Swish, they changed the rules on this dude, man. And like, and not just the rules, but also the personnel you have to scout. Remember, people was having these useless ass bigs just to foul the dude, just to foul him.
I agree. You right.
You know what I mean? So it's like I understand Steph Curry influenced a certain game style of NBA basketball, and we gotta appreciate him for that. I think the one impact that Steph does get that I think people just need to be a little more accurate. That is the 3-point revolution. So it's really more so 40 feet and beyond. Since Steph Curry been in the league, really since 2015, that particular shot from 40 feet and beyond has doubled. And it kept rising exponentially because of him. And what that does, that stretch out the defense even further.
Exactly. I agree with you. Yesterday, I was telling Hakeem Olajuwon in the chat, he kept talking about how that's a low percentage shot. He only make it 20% of the time. And I kept explaining to him that extends the defense. It stretches the court out, man. Steph Curry opened the game up, man.
And he don't shoot 20% from there. He shoots, him and Dame be shooting like in the high 30s, low 40s from there.
And
remember
I
that
was
series?
explaining that to him, man.
Remember that series? When people saying that was a bad shot that Dame took on Paul George. What people don't want to tell you, he was shooting 40% from series from that same distance.
Yeah, he was just walking up. He was walking up on Westbrook shooting that same shot.
Same shot, like that same game. People forget that third quarter.
He started the game off like that. He hit the first one like that. I remember. I was in Florida watching it.
And that's the biggest impact that Steph Curry has. Like the fact that now with that level of shooting, you have to spread the defense even more. Now I'm running a high pick and roll from that distance. Like, come on, man. That's ridiculous to ask for what Steph Curry did, just how Shaq. It changed the way you have to scheme defensively for the bigs. For Shaq, you needed a guy, low post presence, sturdy base, and willing to give up fouls to deal with him. As well as for Curry, it's quite the opposite. You need a mobile big just to hedge, trap, or potentially recover back to the roll to Draymond or the shooters because he's spreading the defense out that thin. And like, I just saying, I'm giving the edge to Shaq because Shaq literally influenced the rules and literally changed the structure of the rims. All it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous what this dude.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really disagree with you. I can't disagree with you, man. But like I told him that Steph Curry wouldn't be shooting from half court in that era per se because they played closer to the basket. So he wouldn't have to shoot from the logo back then.
And that's the saying. It's just a different game. When people say it's a different game, and Swish, you know this, like coaches try to mold players to play a certain way at times instead of just optimizing their natural gifts. You know what I mean? So especially back then, they try to force you into a role. As a point guard, you have to you know this for a fact. The ball got to touch the paint at least 3 times before a shot gets up.
Yeah, that's why I said he gonna get a double-double.
You know what I mean? So like what that meant is like he might not have much free roam like ISO. The game might be as fluid, but he's still gonna get off because he just had the skills, bro. Like it didn't stop AI from getting. He didn't stop AI from scoring.
He can get 18 to 25 a night.
Like think about it. AI came in averaging, I believe, 25.
23 and 7.
You know what I'm saying? If AI can do it, why can't Steph? Steph is bigger, and let's be honest, Steph is he's the better shooter than AI. So if AI can get off in the 90s, why can't Steph?
A better shooter for sure. And he better out the pick and roll too.
Like, come on, man. Like, we don't like that's the thing, bro. Like, people gotta appreciate each era for what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? You take for what it is.
Check this out. If Curry threes ain't falling, he is still a top 5 ball handler, no debate in basketball. So that's creating mismatches off the pick and roll. He can still get to spots, hit mid-range, hit the floater. He don't just shoot threes. He don't just shoot threes, man.
And why are we pretending he's not a good finisher either?
Yeah, he is. He improved his finishing. That's a fact. That's a fact.
I do agree. Like, the thing is, I don't disrespect, like, I always say this, most, not all, most all-time great players would be great in any era. But they won't look the same because the rules aren't the same and the style of playing ain't the same. But just because the rules and the style of playing the same don't mean they can't utilize what made them great in their era to be innovative in that set era. You know what I'm saying? Like, why? Like, it don't take away from a person's drive, a person's adaptability, a person's IQ, and innovation itself to get off.
Man, I just got him having. If he playing 10 years in the 90s, I got him averaging 10 assists at least 6 of them years, 10 plus assists.
I got him averaging 9 assists.
That's easy.
I will say this. You know what Steph will be? Steph will be he will be the combination of Tony Parker and Mark Price on steroids. That would be in the 90s. Because remember, Tony Parker didn't like contact at the rim, but like they ain't stopping from finishing. They ain't stopping from changing pace. Like remember, when he got off the pick and roll coming downhill, he would change pace, then like get his angle or initiate contact on the big to create an angle to get the layup. And his floater game was crazy.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Floater.
Why can't Curry do the same thing? You know what I mean? Like
crazy floater.
I hated that fucking floater.
Crazy.
I hated that shit, bro. Like, you know what it was? You know what it was, Swish? It was like it looked blockable. You know what I'm saying? Like, and every time you see a big try to go get it, they couldn't get it. I hated that shit.
All right. So, hey, earlier I was on the chat on Players Choice. I was on there talking shit, messing with the chat, and when they was talking about who we would take over Chris Paul, I was naming all kind of names. But real talk, do you got Chris Paul top 5 point guards all time?
Nah, I got like 6 or 7. Really, I got him like 7.
John Stockton, Chris Paul ain't never had 1,000 assists in a season. Now that ain't the only criteria why Stockton is over him, but that is an interesting fact. John Stockton had 1,000 assists, I think, like 7 seasons.
See the problem with Swish. If you go by the seasons,
tough, though, man.
No, that's tough. But like if you go by the seasons for the total amount of assists in the season, those paces are higher. Even today. Maybe Isaiah 84, 85, the pace might be the same, but them other years, the pace is higher. People forget the early 90s used to be a high-paced game too. But speaking of Stockton, like I'm not gonna hold you, Swish. I don't got him top 5.
All right, so I'm listening. All
right, I'm gonna answer you simple questions. Yes or no? He better than Magic?
Technically, yeah. Technically, yeah, but he ain't greater than Magic. He kind of is better than
Magic. Nigga, what you just say?
He ain't. I mean, he got more skills than Magic, man. Magic just Magic just super talented. Magic is probably like top 5 most talented player along with his size. You know what I'm saying? Like it's Magic. Listen to his name, it's Magic. But you right, Magic over Stockton. You right.
All right. Is he better than Big O?
Nah, hell no. Hell no.
Is he better than Zeke?
That's debatable.
You don't debate? No. All right, switch.
No. That's debatable, bro, because he was getting 14 assists, man. Come on, man. Come on. It's debatable, but I'll give you Isaiah.
All right. You better than Curry?
No.
All right, we have 4. He better than West?
No.
He ain't top 5.
No, that's he ain't better than Jerry West. Hell no.
That's it.
But he over Chris Paul. And like he over Chris Paul.
Let me see where you at. You put him over Walt Frazier?
That's they both better than Chris Paul, man. Like,
no, that's not what I asked you. I'm asking you is do you have John Stockton over Walt Frazier?
Man,
don't do it, Swish. You know who Walt is. You know who Clyde is. You know who that man is.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know, man. I don't know.
What?
I don't know. I'm gonna say Stockton though. I guess.
No.
Swish. I'm gonna take Frazier though. But look, this is the only reason I'm gonna say Stockton because of he played 20 seasons and his prime and shit was longer. But Walt Frazier peak was better because
Switch. It's the 70s, man. You know the 70s then, bro. Niggas didn't last that long in the 70s. Even then, Walt had a decent prime.
Yeah, that's why I said it's debatable. That's why I said it's debatable, man. But this the thing though, man. Stockton got unbreakable records, man. He like Wilt Chamberlain on the point guards that shit, man. Like, he don't got unbreakable records. But he got crazy defense. He got all defense team and all that. Walt Frazier, he do.
Do John Stockton got 19 assists in the finals?
I bet he don't.
All right, then. I didn't need to know. This man should have been a 2-time Finals MVP, but they gave it to Willis Reed. Oh, some movie type shit. But
Yeah, he
anyway,
had
that's
30 and 19 in the one finals. Yeah.
No, they gave it to Willis Reed.
But come on, man.
Yeah, okay,
Mac,
that's 6 dudes.
Oscar,
That's 6 dudes. That's 6 dudes.
Jason Kidd.
All right, so you putting hold on. Now I'm gonna really see where you at, Swish. You putting who's better, Jason Kidd or John Stockton?
Jason Kidd's top 5 point guard of all time, man. I just have.
I ain't asked you that. I said who better, Jason Kidd or John Stockton?
Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd.
All right, so even you agree, Stockton not even top 7. Not even top 7.
Chris Paul ain't neither.
So even by your metric, him and Stockton bottom top 10, right?
Come on, man.
Hey, we just went through it, baby. We just went through it, baby.
Yeah.
Hey.
But look, listen, if somebody say he top 3, I can't really debate it because he got unbreakable records, man. He led the NBA in assists 9 times.
Hey man. We just went through it, Swish. We just went through it. That's all I'm gonna say. This don't take.
Look at this. Come on, look at this, man. If Chris Paul would have played all 82 games this season and averaged 12 assists until age of 40, he still wouldn't pass John Stockton's assist record.
That's a fact.
Come on, man.
Bro, John Stockton is top 3 most durable players ever. Period. That longevity is crazy.
So how can you argue if somebody got him top 5? That's all I'm saying.
I just told you. I just showed you because there's easily 5 players better. Easily 6. Real talk. There's easily 6 players better than John Stockton at his position.
Most people don't even label the logo as a point guard, but he
Why
is
not?
a point guard.
He's a point guard. He initiated his offense. He led the league in assists multiple seasons. It just he was getting buckets too. I ain't knew because you getting buckets that don't make you a point guard. That's crazy.
You right.
But it switched. You seen how I broke it down. No, it was no disrespect to John Stockton, but it was just you see how he's not top 5. It don't take away none of his records. It don't take away from none of his records. Let me ask you this one, Swish. When Russell Westbrook is done, will he be ranked over John Stockton?
He ranked over Chris Paul?
Hey, I ain't asked you Chris Paul. I asked you John Stockton.
Man, John Stockton got unbreakable records, man.
So do Westbrook. Westbrook ain't got no unbreakable records?
I don't know. Probably.
Who catching that triple doubles? Who catching that triple double records? He almost touching 200.
Luka Doncic can.
Luka ain't getting 200 triple doubles. He ain't getting 200 triple doubles, man. Even then, who else is going to average? Who going to have more than 3 seasons averaging triple double, Swish? Come on.
Probably no one that I see. Probably no one that I see. I agree with you. What I'm saying is, if somebody got Stockton top 3 or 5, I won't disagree.
But you can see how I broke it down, how it can easily be debunked. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, let me ask you something else.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I got a video of me in October. I posted a short video, I said Rondo is a top 10 point guard of all time.
You got to walk that back, Swish.
People said I was crazy. Now, I said it because I know that they sound crazy. Now, I can easily walk that back. Yeah, I can easily walk that back. But I said it because it sounds crazy, though. But now I see people starting to say, on the internet saying Rondo is top 15 to top 10 now. I've been seeing it.
But you know what it is, Swish, is like, when you think about that point guard list, a lot of good players, man. A lot of good players. Like we just went over we just pulled up 10 names. We didn't even get to Steve Nash. We didn't even get to Dennis Johnson. We didn't even get to Tony Parker. We didn't get to Damian Lillard. We didn't get to
Once again, bro.
We didn't get to Tony Archibald. We didn't.
How does Chris Paul jump the line then? How do Chris Paul get to go to the club and jump the line like he the baddest chick in the club or something?
No,
how does it work like that?
The way I see it, Swish, if I see if anyone have, cause the consensus is Chris Paul is anywhere from 5 to 8. And that's how I see it out. I see it as windows. Like the exact placement don't have to be crazy, but it's a window. It's like the GOAT thing. You know what I'm saying? If you got Kareem, Jordan, or LeBron as your GOAT, look, the point is them niggas got to be top 5 at least. You know what I'm saying? You can't not have them niggas top 5 with that type of resume. So that's why I see it. Chris Paul in the right window. That's why I'm saying. That's why I broke it down to you. So you agree with me that John Stockton's in the same window as Chris Paul, bottom top 10. Because we just went through the 7 names.
No. John Stockton is anywhere from 3 to 10.
Now, exactly. Oh, that's a big ass window. That's a big ass window.
3 to 10, man.
That's a big ass window.
3 to 10. That's what the judge gave him. He gave him a 3 to 10.
Nah, B. Hell nah.
Hey, Hakeem, what's up? Who else in here?
It's Ralph here.
Yeah, talk. That's Ralph. Yeah, what's up? What's up with you? Yeah, man, y'all can talk. Yeah, shit. Yeah, say whatever y'all want. Y'all got business. Shout y'all business out. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, though, my boy Hakeem, look. Now, Ace 30 on here, he know basketball. Ralph, he know basketball. Come on with that Steph Curry talking about Steph Curry take bad shots. He only make 30% of his long threes. Come on, bro.
I didn't say Steph Curry take bad shots.
You said he take 800 threes a game. He only made 300.
I said he jacks
and all of that, bro.
Those facts. You can't argue with that, bro. Go look at the top 10 all-time field goals attempted. It's him. It's him only. Him, Damian Lillard, and Harden are the only ones in the top 10 for most attempts in the season, bro. I mean, it's not a lie what I'm saying.
So are you saying the era? So are you saying this era and Wilt era is weak? Can I make that conclusion?
No, I never said that either.
I'm asking you, can I make that conclusion?
No, I didn't say that. I won't say that.
Oh, you got a different tune today, huh?
You hearing?
I never said those words, bro. I never said those words.
You were insinuating
draw the conclusion, though.
No, you can't. Not with me.
You made that insinuation.
Hey, but the 60s were weak, but not this era.
How majority of them are top 75 players, though?
Huh?
Majority of them guys in that area are top 75 players.
Yeah, bro. There was fucking 200 players in the league back then, bro. You're not just gonna go.
That's the best talent that they got.
Yeah, the best talent that they got. Then that none of that talent is gonna match up to the talent that preceded them.
How do you know that? They still ain't meet their numbers.
But the footage alone,
hey, Ralph, get him off the hook, man. I want to ask him about this Curry stuff, man, because that's what this joint about at the moment. I just want to ask him about what he said yesterday about jacking up the threes.
Can't wait for Sturdy to cook this, man. That's what I've been waiting
jacking
for.
up the threes in this era.
Bro,
I can't wait for you to cook this, man, Sturdy. He said a lot of stuff that you've been cooking for these past few years, and I just want to hear you cooking. That's all.
No, what we talking about?
So we can't compare Steph Curry to Mark Price, Hakeem? Why Isaiah Thomas compare him to Mark Price?
That's who I would compare him with. That's who I've always compared him with. Actually, I compared him. I've always compared him to
get a double-double in that era if he shoot 50, 40, 90. If he's better than Mark Price, why he can't have the same production, if not better?
No, they're about the same, I would say. I would put Mark Price, Steph Curry, and Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf in the same category.
Man,
so if you say
as far as archetype, as far as they play style,
play style, skill set, that's where I put them.
Yeah, if you want to say Mark Price is like Dragon Ball Goku and Steph Curry is like Super Saiyan 3 version of that, then yeah, I agree with you. Like in terms of play style, but like the levels is vastly different. And then when you say, hold on, but then you say it's kind of weird because they just said it's like you say he wouldn't get double doubles.
He's not getting double doubles today.
Hold on, but you say he wouldn't get double doubles in the 90s and the 80s, right? But then you say he's the same, but he's the same as Mark Price, right?
Yeah.
Mark Price got double doubles, but he got double doubles in the 90s.
He wasn't a walking double double.
Dude, he got 17 to 10 in 1991.
Yeah, Curry might be able to do that.
No, did you just so double double.
If I'm getting 9.5 assists, now I'm a walking double double.
No, but Switch, he just said they're the same. They're the same person, right? But Mark Price in 1991 got essentially 17 points and 10 assists.
How many threes a game was Mark Price taking? How many threes a game?
That year or in general?
I'm about to pull it up.
Oh, that year or in general?
That year. The year we're talking about, 17 and 10.
3.3.
How many games? 3.3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he's taking less shots than double. Curry was missing double the amount of shots from 3-point line. As of right now, Curry is missing double the amount of 3-point shots than Mark Price was even taking, bro. So when you take
how many shots
and you miss 3-point shots, you're giving your opposition easy rebounds, bro.
So how many he made?
Listen. Let me finish. And back then, there was nothing but dominant bigs, bro. No guards are gonna be able to sit there and grab 9 rebounds a game like they're doing today. That shit ain't gonna happen, bro.
That's
so
it ain't gonna happen, bro. It ain't gonna happen, bro. Not with all the bigs, not with all the centers and all the forwards that were back then. There's no way it's gonna happen, bro.
Jason Kidd was getting them amount of boards.
So hold on, but let's rewind
that. In the late 90s.
Man, get out of here.
Look, but Jason Kidd is one of the best rebounding guards of all time. So is Drexler. So is Jordan. Those the taller ones. Those are the ones. I mean, how tall is Jason Kidd?
Like is not tall, bro.
How tall is he? Like 6'5", 6'3"? What? How tall is
he? 6'4".
No, but like, hold on, bro.
6'5". So those are big guards, bro. And he's a physical player too. So those players that like you, Westbrook ain't Jason Kidd. Steph Curry ain't Jason Kidd, bro. They're completely different players, bro.
So let's rewind a little bit about that 3-point misses, right? How many did he make?
Like 5. How many did who make?
Curry.
Like 5 a game. He's taking like 12.9 or almost 13 threes a game, and he's missing 5. I mean, he's making 5, so he's missing like 7 threes a game, bro. You understand? And that's an average. That I'm not even talking about the games because he has multiple games every season. 0 for 9, 1 for 11, 1 for 13. Here's the thing about Steph Curry: when he misses, he keeps shooting, bro. When Mark Price misses, he stops shooting threes and he gets in closer. He does what he has to do. Steph Curry keeps taking those threes, bro. So he's giving away possessions. You give away possessions in the 90s in a slower pace where they run that shot clock down and they get high percentage buckets. Bro, Steph Curry is going to get benched doing that.
So you lied just now too, bro.
I can't.
He never averaged one.
You really think Steph Curry gonna play the exact same in the half court era?
Even if he doesn't, bro, even if he doesn't, just like y'all said, they played closer to the paint. Who's waiting for him in the paint? Look at those bigs that were bruising motherfuckers and swatting everything that came in there. Bro, there was a rule back then.
He got a floater.
No lay. Okay, lots of people had floaters back then too. And the guards were not being able to go ahead and just go off. You got to understand, Curry's game didn't become this until 2015, till after Clay came on, until after Draymond came on, and the whole system was set up for him to do what he's doing today. So the only way he's going to be successful going back to the 90s, like to be what he is right now,
what did he do the year before?
Is it that whole team comes with him? That's the only way.
But what did he do with the year before Kerr? What did he do?
He had Mark Jack. This is Mark Jackson's system, bro.
No, I'm asking, what did he do? No, what did Steph Curry do?
I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean what he did? Tell me what he did. Why are you asking me? Just tell me.
No, I'm asking you because you saying he did this because of Steve Kerr. That means you must know what he did.
No, I did not say that shit. I actually didn't even say Steve Kerr's name. I didn't even say Steve Kerr's name. I said Klay Thompson and Draymond Green, and then they had the whole system set up around him. That was a Mark Jackson system, bro. That was a Mark Jackson system. And then they put Kerr in there, and he just took it to the next level, or went with what he had, bro.
Which side of the ball you're referring to, sir? What system?
The way I just told you that Steph Curry plays, the one that y'all think is the greatest shit of all time. I'm telling you, this is the only way that's happening. I don't know what system you talking about, bro. I just told you, bro. Everything's geared for him to take as many threes as he can. They run him off screens. They offensive rebound for him. Then, soon as they offensive rebound for him, they kick it back out to him, bro.
I can't.
So I can't. Hold on. Real quick, switch. He said something interesting. He said they get offensive rebounds for Steph Curry and give it back to him, right? Yes. I don't see how that's a detriment. So, like,
it will be a detriment in the 90s when you got all these bigs who are not going to let you offensive rebound, bro. That's when it's a detriment. It's not a detriment today because there is like two dominant bigs in the whole league, bro.
How did Jordan get second chance shots? He had a guy like Rodman getting offensive rebound to him and kicking it back. So why can't Steph Curry has a team where he has a big who can get offensive rebounds for him and take it back and give it back to him? Because back in that era, once you had an offensive rebound, you have to get a new 24-second shot clock. So actually, you give Steph Curry more time to get set for his time to set up his shot.
Pull up Michael Jordan's stats right now. Michael Jordan had 10 seasons of over 100 offensive rebounds on his own, bro. Michael Jordan was the one.
No, that's the beauty of a team. That's the beauty of a team. I don't have my guard. I don't need my guard to get offensive rebounding when there's an era full of niggas in the 90s that can get rebounding. No, so why do I need Steph Curry to get rebounding?
Pull up. Michael Jordan was doing it, bro.
I told you that yesterday, bro.
Jordan was doing it. Michael Jordan was getting his own offensive rebounds and putting them back.
Hey, we on Steph Curry. We on Steph Curry. Stick on Steph Curry. That's what I'm telling you.
That's what was going on in the 90s. Steph Curry, no matter what era you put him in, he's not going to be getting offensive rebounds and getting easy putbacks. Like
who said anything about getting offensive rebounds? You did. But what I'm telling you is in the 90s, you only had niggas on the floor who can defend and get rebounds for you. So why would a coach in the 90s ask a guard like Steph Curry to get offensive rebound? There's a league full of niggas like that.
Nobody would ask Steph Curry to ever get rebounds because he cannot. He cannot, bro.
No, he's a guard in the 90s, nigga. And I'm not going to have him doing it because I got bigs for that shit. It's a team sport.
Yeah, those bigs ain't gonna do. The bigs you got right now for Steph Curry are not fucking with the bigs of the 90s, bro.
Exactly. We're talking about the 90s. We're talking about putting Steph Curry in the 90s, right? So we give him the same access to players that were in the 90s, right?
Okay, we're gonna give him the same access to the players in the 90s. You know what these people getting the offensive boards are gonna say?
What team you putting them on?
You tell me, you're the one putting them in the 90s.
No, you're the one that's saying that he won't get off in the 90s.
I said the only way he's gonna be what he is today is if he brought his whole team with him. That's what I said.
No, Oaks, but in this scenario, we're not doing that. We're giving the players in the 90s. So you tell me the team that he can't prosper on in the 90s.
Bro, it's gonna be the same no matter where he goes, bro. He's gonna let's just replace Mark West with him. It's gonna be the same damn story.
Mark West. What the hell is Mark West?
I mean, Mark Price. Sorry.
Making players up and shit.
No, Mark West was a player, bro. You just too young to understand the 90s, bro.
Mark West? Who the fuck is Mark West?
Exactly, bro. This is why nobody takes y'all seriously. Y'all don't even know players.
Nigga, you don't even know who the Mark West is, nigga.
He played for. You better look him up.
Look him up right now. Look him up right now.
Who's Mark West?
Who's Mark West? Mark West is a big man, bro. What you talking about?
Yes, bro, but he's still
Mark
a player,
West is
bro.
A big man. Didn't he play with Barkley? What you talking about?
Yes, he
played. So why would I play Steph Curry with Mark West?
I didn't say that, dog. I meant
you
to
did say
Mark
that.
Price. I meant
You
to
did say Mark West,
and I corrected myself. Dumbass niggas, bro.
But anyway, Switch, he was on the point.
You talking about Mark West on the Phoenix Suns?
Bro, I accidentally said his name, bro. I meant to say Mark Price. You motherfuckers are dumb, bro.
Nah, but you know about Mark West, so you talking about replacing Steph Curry and Mark West. I'm like, why the fuck would I replace Steph Curry and Mark West?
Yeah, I didn't know about this bum ass nigga who averaged 0.7 points.
I corrected myself. I didn't mean to say Mark West. I meant to say Mark Price, and I corrected myself. Bro,
but Swish, you was on the point though. You was mentioning up. You was trying to say something. Yo, Swish, you there? Those niggas stepped off. So.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I hear you. What you say?
Nah, you was about to say something. You brought this up to say something.
No, man. Okay. Now I brought these stats up because he talked about how Curry jacked up all these threes. Now, his rookie season, he shot 4 threes a game and he made 2. So 4.8 and he made 2 of them. So in that era, if he's only taking 3 a game, let's say he's taking 3 a game, he's going to make 1.5 a game. He's still going to be at 40 to 45%. That's still efficient. He's still going to shoot 90%. He's still going to be at 40 to 47% field goal. So you really not coming with a strong argument as to why he's going to be less efficient in that era. He's going to be running more pick and roll. Like I said, in that era, they got a legal defense. So if you put him on a team with a dominant wing scorer, the man is going to have wide open looks. If you put him with a dominant big, his big man is going to have wide open looks.
I mean, if you put anybody, you put Damian Lillard, if you put Damian Lillard, if you put Mitchell back there with a dominant
center. We ain't talking about goddamn Damian Lillard. We talking about.
But it's the same fucking thing. You're giving them a dominant You giving them a dominant big man. Everybody benefits from a dominant big man. Your boy was just talking about how much Kobe and everybody else benefited from Shaq. Everybody benefits from a dominant big man, bro. Everybody.
Well, why can't Steph Curry be a walking double-double then? If you feel that
way, give me the scenario. Give me the scenario. Give me the scenario. Who's on his team? Who are his bigs? And then I'll agree with you, yes or no.
What dominant big man he
out there
has
with the Kembe Mutombo to get a double-double? What you talking about?
But Swish, I'm confused. What dominant big man Steph Curry been playing with during his career?
No one said that, bro. No one said that, bro.
None at all. None at all. That's all.
I'm confused by the scenario. He don't want to give us a team to put Curry on, but he keeps saying Steph Curry.
You're the one trying to put him in the 90s, bro.
No, it's your argument. It's your argument. I'm not saying Steph Curry can't do well in the 90s. You doing it.
Bro, you said he jacked up yesterday, though. Bro, yesterday you said he jack up threes. You said in the 90s with the hand check. Listen. You said in the 90s with the hand check, he ain't getting that shit off. Now, I agree with you. In a triple threat, the hand check does affect offense. If you standing there and you letting somebody put their hand on your hip, that does affect your game a little bit. But at the end of the day, Steph Curry's an elite player. He can adapt to the rules. He can adapt to the game. Top 3 ball handler, top 3 shooter, no debate of all time, bro. I keep telling you this shit. Top 5 off-ball movement of all time. Come on, man. Top 5 free throw shooter. I can keep running that shit down, bro.
Bro, this is an era of no defense, bro. He's that today.
No.
He's that.
No. This is an era. No. Wait before you lie. Wait before you lie. You can't say no. You can't say no defense. It's gray area. This is stretched out, expanded defense. You got to guard somebody 35 feet from the basket, or you might get a 3-pointer in your face, and you might get
Everybody
subbed
would
out.
welcome that shit. Everybody would welcome that shit. Everybody would welcome that shit.
Listen, if you let a known shooter shoot 30 feet from the basket, you will get subbed out the game. I don't care what you talking about, bro. That's a fact. If the scout reports say don't let Curry shoot in the 90s, you standing there letting Curry shoot, you getting subbed out the fucking game. This ain't the 90s. He would shoot closer to the 3-point line in the 90s. Why you keep acting like
and who's there? And who's there waiting for him?
Actually, Swish, 4 out of those 10 years in the 90s, the 3-point line was actually shorter. So
you been shooting high school threes. He'd have been
So
shooting
then
high
he's
school
closer.
threes. Stop that shit,
So then
man.
he's closer. So then he's closer to the bigs. Then he's closer to the
High
bigs.
school,
Not
but
only,
he still.
not
But listen,
only.
He still would be extended. He still would be extended past what normally where everybody else is.
Bro,
He'll still be at the hash mark.
The 3-point line got moved to the corner 3 today. That's the length of what the 3-point line got moved to.
That's a high school 3, damn near. That's a high school 3.
And that's and you just told me yesterday that's where like 70% of Curry's fucking threes come from, bro. So
I
difference?
didn't. I said he makes 70 when he shoot from the corner. He make it about 60-70% of the time. Not that where they come
it's
from.
The same
That's
distance.
The difference, fool.
It's the same distance.
No, it ain't. He barely shoot from the corner, fool. He at the top in the wings. Stop the shit,
bro.
What are you talking about?
Y'all sitting here.
You can pull up Steph Curry shot chart. Be honest.
Y'all pretending that Curry is shooting fucking 35% from the logo, bro. Y'all tripping, bro. Y'all some highlight watching. That's where your basketball knowledge comes from. It sounds like highlights.
Hold up.
That's how like your shit.
If I pull up the stats, and I don't know if it say that, but then you gotta accept it. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Okay.
If that's
Absolutely.
what it say, do you have?
If you got proof, if you got proof and you got facts, show it to me.
Pull up the shot chart like
I didn't say he did.
Like he said.
I didn't say he did.
Said.
No, your boy said he did, but that's bullshit. That's no matter who you are, the best shooter ever in the history of the world. That's a 20% shot, no matter how you slice it, bro. It's probability.
Well, he makes it more than 20% of the time.
No, he does not, bro. I mean, show me your numbers, bro. Show me your math. I mean, you're gonna claim that. Show it to me.
40% 3-point shooter.
Not from 30 feet, bro. That's what we're talking about. Not from the logo.
Period. Don't matter what section you court.
Yes, it does, bro.
35 feet. Hold on.
Just pull up his shot clock, Swish. I mean, shot chart.
Aren't you the one that said that Embiid was better than Patrick Ewing?
Because he is.
Bro, you can't be trusted, bro. Your opinion can't be trusted.
This is from 2021, so it is an old article, though.
No, you can pull up his shot chart.
Steph Curry percent, bro.
Why y'all pretending, bro? This real life ain't 2K, bro. He ain't doing that shit, bro.
You talking about Patrick Ewing, a nigga who just fucking at the dead range. He's not. You can't prove it.
Yes, I can.
Prove it then. Prove me wrong.
And B can't even stay on the floor, bro.
That's not proving it. It's not proving anything.
He's a better defender.
When he's on the floor, he's more effective than Patrick Ewing.
No, he's not, bro.
Yes, he is.
And Embiid ain't never blocked 30 shots in a series, bro. Embiid ain't never averaged 3 blocks a game for a season, bro. Embiid ain't never did nothing like that. Y'all think Embiid is great because he's out there playing fucking guard moves and shit. That's a gimmick.
And this nigga Patrick Ewing ain't fucking consistently scoring 50s and 40s a night.
Oh my God, bro. Like I said, this is the no defense era. Ewing had to play against other bigs, other all-time great bigs.
Bro, you only played against bro.
There was
3-4 all-time greats, bro.
No bullshit, bro. The fucking Alonzo Mourning is an all-time great, and he's not even like the 5th or 6th best center of the 90s, bro. You really don't know what you're talking about.
Who had to play against? David Robinson.
Yeah, David Robinson. One of the only players to ever get a quadruple double, bro.
David Robinson, the young Shaq. Who else? Hakeem. Who else?
Shit. Dikembe Mutombo.
Keep going. Dallas didn't have an all-time great. Phoenix didn't have an all-time great. When Moses was on left the Sixers.
Who's the all-time great that Embiid's playing against, bro? Who's the all-time?
He's playing against Joker.
Oh my God, bro. Joker is a no defensive playing motherfucker, bro.
Right, he's playing against more offensive weapons and defensive weapons than this nigga.
No, he's not, bro.
He is.
No, he's not, bro. Nobody scored points.
Hold
Patrick
up,
Ewing,
nigga.
Patrick Ewing, he ain't never scored as many points in the season as Patrick Ewing did, bro.
Hold up, this nigga Embiid playing against this nigga
you gotta look it up, bro.
Listen, the nigga from the Bulls center is better than all the mediocre centers by a long shot.
Bro, I put
90s.
I put 7-2.
Why you always keep naming the cream of the crop? Like,
bro, I put 7-2. I put
these mediocre guys right now.
Luke Longley. I put Luke Longley to guard Embiid, bro. I put Luke Longley to guard Embiid, bro.
There will be stars back then. Like, what are you talking about?
You're out of your mind, bro. The centers of the 90s would laugh at these motherfuckers, bro.
No, they won't. You keep going to the cream of the crop. Like
Hakeem, look at your screen.
Always said, the cream always gonna rise.
Screen, Hakeem.
Oh, you got me, dog. All right. He would average a double-double. You got me. You hear me, Swish?
Ain't none of them guys more. Pat, you ain't more physical than B.
Hey, you're dismissed, bro.
No, you dismissed. We get it for your 90s nostalgia.
What you say?
Fanboyish, but it's
you didn't hear me,
nasty at this point.
You hear me, Swish?
No,
you see it. Look, from 30 to 35 feet, he made 48% of his threes, man.
I just said you proved me wrong. I just said you proved me wrong. And then I agree with you that Steph Curry would be a double-double, a walking double-double in the 90s. I agree with you.
Man, you just wanted to argue, man.
Hey, what dudes can stop AD and shit back then? Nobody.
Yeah, out of your man. AD stops himself, bro.
Bro, you keep going on injuries, but the guys in the 90s still can't do what these guys do now.
What good does it do if you can't finish the season, bro? What good? All right, so you're gonna say I played good for those 40 games.
About their impact on the game.
I played good those 40 games. Remember those 40 games I played? I was good, right? What fucking good does that do, bro?
Hey, what are you talking about, bro?
That's what you're talking about.
At the end of the day,
you gotta stay on the floor, bro. You gotta stay on the floor.
Not being on the court, but he's still
on the bench. He's good, right?
More than
on the bench. He's good, right? I get it. Because we could talk about his averages while he's sitting on the bench, right?
Who
Whoever you want to talk about, bro. You want to talk about Embiid's averages and shit like that? How many times has he scored 2,000 points in a season, bro? Like once or twice? Come on, bro.
You keep going
That's
to
pretty much the same as Patrick Ewing.
Nah, Patrick Ewing still played 82 game seasons, bro. Even with those badass knees, those terrible fucking knees. He still played and still blocked 30 shots in a series, bro. There's no way Embiid is better than Patrick Ewing, bro.
No, I'm just letting you know that 2,000 points in the season, Patrick Ewing only did it twice. Embiid already did it once, and he's already on pace to do it again this year. So after this year, he'll probably tie again.
I hope he does, bro. I really hope he does. Because I wanted him to be the next Hakeem Olajuwon. I wanted that for him. This is the reality we're living in. You know how long I've been waiting for another Hakeem Olajuwon, bro? I thought Embiid was that dude.
That sounds like a personal problem.
Ain't no personal problem.
That's why he's dumping all of Embiid. He putting your hopes in.
I'm just laying out the facts, bro. I'm just laying out the facts.
And you still ain't answered the question from yesterday. How many times have Patrick Ewing finished second in MVP? How many times he got a chance to get the scoring title? Or and don't they got the same all NBAs currently?
Bro, Competition is way different today.
And he wasn't playing elite guy every night. Get out of here with that.
And Embiid is not playing an elite guy almost every single night.
Switch. You got something on your screen, bro.
Security alert.
He's playing elite teams better teams every night.
No, he's not, bro.
Yes, he is.
Not. Michael Jordan would torch it. No, not even Michael. The Pacers, Rick Smits would fucking give Embiid problems, bro.
No, they're not, bro.
Hey, I just want to ask you a question to see if you know what series did Pat even get 30 blocks in?
The 1994 NBA Finals.
There you go. There you go.
And who did he play in the finals? Hakeem. So he's so dominant. Why he couldn't? I mean, obliterate Hakeem.
No, you did.
Yeah, I'm back. What happened?
No, I said you had someone on your screen.
A nigga left.
Yeah, my boy Hakeem be capping, man. He funny as hell, man.
Yeah.
No, but I just, like I said though, man, gotta appreciate the greatness, man. It is.
Yo, Switch, I gotta ask you something. Did MacDuff actually say Darren Williams wasn't top 5 point guard?
Look, he said he recently said that Rondo was top 5. Then he said on that right after that, 5 seconds later, Darren Williams was never top 5. But a month earlier, which is 30 days, 30 days ago, he was on the stream. I was on there as well. And I was like, do y'all agree with Andre Iguodala when he said that Darren Williams was the best point guard around that time? The time period they was talking about, it was Andre Iguodala and Evan Turner. They was talking about on their podcast about the Team USA. And they was like, Darren Williams and Chris Paul was 1 and 2. And they was like, Darren Williams had the edge. So I posed that question on the panel. I said, do y'all agree with Iguodala? And everybody was like, yeah. And then MacDuff was like, yeah, he top 5. That's a fact. He was like, he top 5, and it's debatable that he the best. So if it's debatable that he the best, that means he 1, 2, or 3 at the least. But a month later, I guess he got a debate going on or something. So a month later, you change up your whole shit and you say he was never top 5 in his heyday. That nigga he just be saying shit, man. That nigga's a liar.
Yo, not only we played this shit on True Channel, but this nigga still denied it. Like, and like, no, real talk. Like, he implied that you edited.
That's called delusions of grandeur. He literally tried to finesse.
He said you edited last night.
He probably tried to finesse a whole.
Like, I ain't mad though.
No, yeah, he is. No, he embarrassed. He not mad. He embarrassed because he know deep down what happened, bro. Why am I trying to edit something to make him look bad? No, you made yourself look bad, bro.
Damn, my thing is that's crazy because I'm the one that posed the question a few weeks ago about Darren Williams. I didn't even know he said that.
But look, at first, True was the 9 and 2, and then I guess he came to his senses, and then I was like, no, I'm talking about the time period of 06 to 2012 or whatever, when he was on the USA team. Darren Williams and Chris Paul was 1 and 2 consensus best point guards in the NBA, man. And MacDuff agreed to it, but then a month later, he said Darren Williams was never top 5 in his heyday.
That was BS, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you.
It was literally him and Chris Paul and everybody else, bro.
It's not about whether he think he's top 5 or not. It's about he said he was, and he stamped it. He said it's debatable that he was the best. Then a month later, you say he not. Just you can't contradict yourself like that and then try to say somebody edited. Yeah, I edited it because it's a long stream, fool.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna need you come on True Channel, like plead your case, bro. Because this isn't.
I ain't gotta plead no case. It is what it is. I put all I gotta do is literally go timestamp it and tell y'all exactly the 3 hour and such mark where he said
it. Oh, tell
me.
Me.
Hear it.
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely tell me.
Yeah. Ain't nobody want no views, nigga. I do it
I'm like, what views, nigga? You ain't nobody.
I do it for the awareness. I don't do it for no views, bro. I love basketball. I ain't put his social security number and his information out or nothing like that. I put he was capping on basketball talk.
That's a fact.
Nigga Hakeem dip.
Yeah, because Hakeem just want to argue. You see, he sat there and said he just be wanting to talk his 90s shit. He a diehard 90s fan. But Mac Def is a damn capper, man. Just like he said, Victor Oladipo was better than everybody on the Cavs, man. He just be saying shit. Now that's a nigga who just be saying shit. Niggas want to say I be saying shit. No, that nigga be saying shit.
Yo, he be having great points and then just screw up like y'all said he always do. But
that nigga is crazy. That nigga literally said that shit, and a month later he think it wasn't gonna come back to bite him. That's all.
He probably forgot he said it.
Yeah, because True was doubling down on it at first, and then he probably sat and thought about it, and then True became quiet, and then it was just Mac. I think it was Illis on there, and then Illis was like, "Yeah, it was Darren Williams and Chris Paul," and then Mac Def was like, "Yeah, that's a fact. He was top 5. He was top 5. It's debatable that he was the best." Like I'm gonna just edit that video to try to get some views off of him. Man, he ain't that important, man.
Nah.
Come on, man. It's just basketball talk. That's all. I don't got no hard feelings towards him, but his ass capping.
Make sure.
That's all. It's just basketball, man. I just love basketball, but his ass, don't say he top 5 and then say he is, say he ain't. Come on, man.
He said Gilbert was better than him.
The Bills finished off the Dolphins.
Yeah, but Stephon Diggs ain't getting no touchdown, so I lost that bet.
Which is crazy.
Right.
We just put up 34.
Yeah. Hey, Miami almost won, though.
Yeah.
Yep,
Right now, the Giants and Vikings are playing. Bro, this is gonna be the last time I ever bet on Kirk Cousins, bro. This is gonna be the last time, man.
I gotta say something about Julius Randle, man. He got to be an all-star, man.
Oh, we gotta break down the forwards in the East.
Man, he got to make the all-star, man. Like
you got
he all-star over Allen and Mobley. He an all-star over he might be an all-star over Him and Siakam neck and neck, man.
Nah, Siakam got to be there. Even though his team trash, Siakam got to be there. He might make it.
No, man.
Randall might make it. He might make it.
Randall, man, he been balling. I ain't gonna lie, man. He's had 40 tonight, 40 and 15.
Yeah.
He been getting 12 rebounds like the last 8-9 games, man. Wow, yeah. Drew been balling. Him and Brunson, they've been balling.
Nigga
I
had
ain't gonna
help.
say he a better player than he ain't a better player than Siakam, though. I ain't gonna say that.
Who? Come on, Julius Randle?
No, he ain't better than Siakam. But I'm just saying on the all-star side, Randle balling, man.
He learned how to dribble with his right and go right.
He never learned that. Yeah, he ain't gonna have that. Who y'all got in that Tampa Bay game tomorrow?
I got the Cowboys.
So you think Brady's just about to lose like that, man? To the Cowboys? Come on, man.
Yeah. Like I know it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm real talk switch. I'm trying to like not just like do that same old narrative like, oh, it's the Cowboys, they're gonna lose. No, I'm trying to like be like practical about it, you know what I mean? I'm gonna try to keep about the game. Like they match up, this version of the Cowboys this season match up well against that Tampa Bay Buccaneers team. That just
it's
what it is.
I'm strictly going off Tom Brady.
That's how I see it. Like it takes teams to win these playoff games. So I just think Cowboys might get it this year. At least that game. Fuck that. Not the whole shit, but like first round.
Damn, that's tough, man. Damn, Brady gonna lose like that. I want to put some money on Brady.
By the way, even if Tampa wins, they're not going no further the second round.
I hear can't nobody beat the Eagles. That's what I'm hearing.
Nah, the 49ers is tough. It's gonna be between them two. Who going to Super Bowl?
Okay. Yeah.
AFC, I don't know. I don't know who.
Probably the Bengals. After the Bengals beat the Ravens, who they play next?
Let me pull up the picture. Playoff picture. All right. Come on.
Yeah, the Bengals gonna handle their business tonight. I'm gonna probably take Joe Burrow for 225 yards at least. He at least got to get that. He at least got to get that tonight, man. Your boy James Harden had 30 and 30. What he had 30? What? How many assists he had last night?
I forgot.
He had over 30 and 10 though. I was reading it though.
Are they beating the Lakers or not?
They played Utah last night. They gonna play the Lakers tonight.
All right, so damn, hold on. Let me see. These niggas trying to. All right. So after Cincinnati beat the Bengals, they're gonna face the winner of Buffalo. They're gonna face the Bills, and then the winner of Tampa and Dallas. The winner of Tampa and Dallas, they face the Eagles, and the winner of Minnesota and Giants face the 49ers. You know, the Chiefs facing the Jags.
I think the 49ers gonna flop out.
Nah, real talk. I just see them and the Eagles in the divisional. I don't know. I don't know who's gonna win.
Like that, though.
I don't know who's gonna win between Bills and the Bengals though. I don't know.
Okay.
Well, we gonna see.
So, do y'all think Jamar Chase gonna score a touchdown today?
Yeah, he should.
That's a good bet.
Yeah, he should.
So he said he should.
No, real talk. He should. He definitely should. I'll be honest with you. That's secondary trash, man.
Damn, I ain't even know. Violence. Let me see. I'm about to put this bet in though. You said it's a good bet. I got Kyrie for 25, Shea Glizzy for 25. That's a parlay I got.
Who the Nets, man? I know they're not playing nobody serious.
Man, I took Houston. Hold up, man. I took Houston and the Clippers for 221. They scored 221. I took the over. They scored on the dot. Man, get out of here, man.
That's fucking crazy.
Man, get out of here, man. That's trash, man.
Oh, they do play today.
Man, they just beat the Rockets, man. The strippers.
Yeah, Kyrie getting 25. That's a safe bet. I got
Kyrie for 30, and I got Shea for 25.
Kyrie for 30 is like kind of steep. Well, I would say definitely Kyrie for 25. Right now, the Warriors losing to the Bulls right now.
I took Draymond Green to hit no threes tonight.
Let's see.
I took him to hit no threes, man. Get him out of here.
So far, he doing good, man. He only attempted one, but he ain't make it.
That's good.
And even better, Even better, he's 1 for 5, so like he ain't gonna take no 3.
Yeah, Dre, give it to Poole. Run them little dribble handoff between the leg pass, behind the back. I see Gary Payton be doing that shit on Portland now. Them little warrior passes, man.
Yeah, like that would the Kings and the Portland doing it now. I just think with Portland, like I think they waited too late to build a team like they doing now around Dame. Cause Dame getting injuries now. And like they finally, I think they finally built a good team around him, a better team around him, like what he needed. Playmaking defensive people that still relies on Dame's scoring.
Okay.
They still need to trade that center though.
Nurkic and
Yeah.
what kind of player they need at center? They can't use no Christian Wood or
They
nothing
need a
like
defensive.
that.
They need a defensive They need a defensive dude. They need They're not gonna get him, but like if they get like a Steven Adams type, oh, that would be good, man. Or the Pelicans won't do it like a Valanciunas, even a Valanciunas, because at least unlike Jokic, like Valanciunas will get rebounds and he'll still space the floor a little bit.
He underrated.
They gotta.
He played for the Pelicans, right?
Yeah. But either basically a good rebounding big or a good defensive big.
He can get off, but this shit is limited because he got so many scores on that team.
True. Yeah. Damn, man.
That's why I thought I was gonna go to the Bulls.
The Bulls got to break their team up.
Right.
They can sell tickets.
Though. That's crazy.
They can sell tickets.
I'll catch y'all later. I gotta get something to eat. But
sure.
I know after y'all done, Lamar going live, so maybe I'll catch y'all later.
Live right now.
Yeah, I'm about to shut this joint down though. Who live right now?
Lamar.
Oh yeah, I'll tap in. Yep.
Oh yeah. Trust. Yeah. You tap in. You should tap.
What they on there talking about, man?
Nah. I want you to see it.
It got to be some old school shit for sure. Bet. All right.
Salute, man. Thanks for having me, bro.
Man, yup, 100.